Morning, nice and cold. Brady Doty here, and my co-host, Mike Brady.
Hello. What's up?
Good morning.
I got a little frog in my throat this morning.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think that's just the North County way.
Is it?
I think so.
Late nights, early mornings?
And I didn't even drink.
You didn't?
I didn't even drink, and I still got it. So I think it's just the morning. I think that's just what comes about in the North County.
We had wine last night.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm going to do a food review this morning, a restaurant review.
Which one? I'm excited.
Well, I'll save it till the review time, but you want to do it now? I mean, it's not. Let me preface this. It's not like this, like full-fledged review.
Oh, it's not like a full-fledged.
No, we went somewhere. It was great. Yeah. So, but we came home and had wine last night. That was the point of.
That was the point of the conversation. Yeah. But where'd you go?
What's it called?
Oh, great!
Hold on.
Man, this is you learn so much information on the Morning Brew.
Hold on, I'll get it.
We're gonna have a food review. I don't know what it's called either.
It is called.
It had bread, some cheese.
No, hold on. Oh,
little Brussels sprouts, and it was right past that. You know that other place. What's that other place called?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just right past the one that before.
Can you guys see this?
You got some ramen. Pho. Is that in Tascadero?
In Tascadero.
Pho?
That's the one.
On Entrada.
For you.
On Entrada?
Amazing. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So Allison got home from work early and she's like, taking a little nap. And then she wakes up. She says, I'm hungry. Let's go get some ramen. I said, cool. Ramen. It's like probably 3 o'clock, right? Ramen, Paso, Market Walk. Okay, closed till they open back up at 4
5,
or what? 5.
Right.
Yeah. Like, okay, well, we're not going to ramen. How about pho? And so I searched. Had no idea the place existed. It was amazing. It's delicious.
And you got the little spring rolls.
We got dumplings, fried dumplings.
Oh,
pork
I love
dumplings.
Those too. Those are delicious.
So good. So we got the dumplings. I got the combination pho. She got the brisket and beef pho, and it was perfect.
I feel like when you say pho, it's kind of like when you say erection too. Like when you say erect, the erection of the tree. I mean, it's just it kind of goes together. So speaking of ramen, speaking of the Market Walk, so Paso Market Walk. So I stopped in there yesterday, and Joe Bella's Coffee there gave us some coffee for the show this morning.
This is awesome.
This is very awesome. And the coffee is just exactly like what Joe Bella's delivers, is pure. Here.
I'm going to dump my coffee out.
Dump that out. Get rid of that stuff.
You know what coffee I'm drinking this morning?
What is it?
Big brand coffee. This is not good coffee.
No.
I want some local.
Yeah, try this. Local. So Joe Bella's Coffee.
Are you gonna pump it, or you want me to pump it?
I don't know what happened here. Oh,
push that.
Oh no, you like this. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like two monkeys
trying to operate
a computer.
Yeah. See, it's that easy, guys. You just go right there and you do that.
Look at that.
Right. So Joe Bella, Joe Bella.
I could smell that. Now, did Joe Bella start in Tascadero? Is that what?
He started actually in a Tascadero.
Okay.
And then no, did he start in Tascadero? So the roastery was in a Tascadero, but he actually started in Templeton.
Oh, okay.
He was over actually by Trader Joe's.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's over there where Mary Hill is now.
Great.
But then he was getting too big, moved to a Tascadero, the north end of a Tascadero, and then, continued his roastery.
Sure.
And then partnered up with Spearhead in Paso.
Really?
Right there on 12th Street, I think.
Yep. On
12th Street, and now another location, which is inside the Paso Market Walk.
Great.
Which I've never been in there before, ever. That was
Market Walk.
So here's my story. So yesterday, Joe Bella's, I'm doing some shirts for him, some apparel stuff for their locations, and so I went. Let me back up. So like 4 months ago, I went to go get some coffee. I couldn't figure out how to get into the place or where to get in, and nothing. All I saw was like chairs up on tables. I'm thinking, okay, am I in the right place? Are they closed? Okay, forget it. I left, right? Because I couldn't figure out how to get in. So then yesterday I went there same thing. I stood outside in front and I ran across somebody I knew, and I'm like, hey, how do you get in here? Where's, because there's just doors everywhere, but nothing says like the business names, you know? And so she walked me over and showed me pretty much any door that I could have just opened and walked in, I guess. But I walked into this place and I was like, this is really badass. Yeah, so I kind of started navigating through, you know, went up to the top, the mezzanine up top where they have like their little courtyard that you can go up there and eat. But you had like Joe Bella's, the ramen, the little noodle place right there. I met Brittany there. You got Just Baked. You got, I mean, there's just so many cool things.
It's a beautiful building, and they designed it so that people like you and I can't figure out how to get in.
Or once you're in there, you can't figure out how to get out.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's gorgeous. And so I've had the ramen place. I went to a winemaker dinner with Neil Roberts in Bloom, which was a super fancy restaurant they put in there. When you're inside that restaurant, you don't feel like you're in Paso. You think you're in like Chicago or New York.
So those are the cap buildings that aren't. You have to go outside to get into those.
In Bloom, yes, I believe you. Yeah, and then the other side of it is Finca. Is it La Finca? El Finca? La Finca? I don't know. It's a Mexican food.
Okay, yeah. That's on the other side.
Like fancy Mexican food.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's on the other side. But I didn't know Joe Bella had a place in there.
Yeah.
So do they still have a Tascadero?
They still have a Tascadero. So funny story. So Christopher is actually going to come on to the show next week.
Awesome.
And he's going to tell the story. But it sounds like Christopher, so Joseph is kind of stepping back, kind of, you know, because Joseph likes to ride. He likes to ride a lot.
Is Joseph Joe of Joe Bella?
Joseph, yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so, but Christopher is going to come on the show next week and talk about the story and
cool.
And you know, the coffee and so what I was getting to with the coffee, this coffee is
amazing.
It's so bold. I mean, if you like really like tasty coffee, this is tasty coffee. But they also have he doesn't have it in Paso, but in a Tascadero they do, which is the whiskey barrel, bourbon barrel, coffee soaked beans and made and roasted.
Okay.
Delicious.
Really?
Oh my God.
Huh.
Yeah, you'll get addicted.
Oh.
You will. I did literally
you get a
for
buzz?
It's
just the flavor.
It's kind of like a I don't know, like a CBD oil. You know, it's not, you're not gonna get stoned, but it's kind of the same thing. But you can smell it right when you walk in there. You can smell that bourbon.
Ooh, that's cool.
But anyway, so thank you, Christopher, for this.
I'm curious to hear the story. Like, are they local? What's their?
Oh yeah,
they're from here.
Yeah, Joseph. I forget his wife's name, but like I said, they started the roastery in a Tascadero.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he goes, you know, to all these different coffee places. You know, like Columbia. You probably know. But
I do, and actually, I'm wearing a hat from a coffee place in Kona, Hawaii, and this is my daughter's favorite coffee shop to go to in Kona.
Yeah.
So my wife bought this for me when she was over there.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, different regions, and he'll probably, Christopher will probably kind of touch on those when, I don't know how deep into coffee you guys are going to get, but after Christmas, we'll do a coffee tasting with Abby.
Yeah.
And she'll kind of walk us through some of the stuff, but I love coffee.
I like coffee too.
It's fun that you got these cool local places that are doing this.
Well, like you said, you got to buy local and you got to support the local, you know?
So do they have, I would imagine they have pounds of coffee that consumers can just walk in and buy.
Yeah, they have they have everything, and they have they have a bunch of other stuff there too. They have pastries, they have, you know, like their little espressos, they have their, you know, I mean, it's just like I said, right, little courtyard.
I've got to correct you. First coffee, the 101. It's not espresso.
Espresso? What's it?
Espresso.
So it's like wine.
Yeah.
Like
it's not wine, it's wine.
Gucci. What? No, Grenache.
Grenache.
Yeah.
Okay. So espresso.
Espresso.
Nope.
Espresso. Just roll the tongue.
Dude, you are going to be so fancy. They're literally going to open the doors for you when you go to Market Walk now.
Right?
Because you know how to say espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah.
Espresso.
Yeah. So at a restaurant next time, order an espresso.
You mean espresso and cheese? No?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
So anyways, so you got to go check out the Market Walk. So, I mean, it's a amazing place.
We tried yesterday. We'll try again. Yeah, this is great coffee. It's super hot, but you could just smell the flavor.
Oh, yeah. You can taste it. Look at that. Just right there at the bottom. I just want to like scoop that up and put it on my ice cream.
So you go, I get walnut. I get coriander.
You know what? I didn't even ask him which one this was.
I get Salinas River.
Salinas River?
No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, way to go.
I know,
we don't
right?
even know what we're drinking.
Well, you know, I mean, it's probably it's one of his dark. It's probably a dark roast.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go on their website right now. You keep talking, and I'm just gonna see what dark roasts.
If Christopher, if you are watching, please call in to my phone and tell us what kind of coffee this is,
or just text him. Yeah,
yeah.
Joe Bella. Let's see here. About featured categories, coffee beans, okay, dark roast.
That's it.
We've got dark Brazil.
That could be it.
Dark Ethiopia.
That could be it.
Dark Nicaragua.
Yep, that's it.
Dark Sumatra.
Oh, that's probably it.
Double dark.
Ooh, this could be double dark.
French roast.
Nah.
Italian roast. Wow, they've got a lot. Michael's Folly. Terran Espresso? No.
This is not. You said espresso. It's espresso. You said
sorry.
X. I heard X.
Forgive me. And Velvet Blend.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is the double dark. What do you think?
It smells like chocolate. So I would say
hazelnut macadamia and double dark.
I'm either going to go with double dark or Italian roast.
Okay, that's the poll question. Speaking of the market walk.
Can you see my glasses fogged up?
Yeah, but speaking of the market walk, these guys are in there too. Slim Sadie's.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're literally right around the corner from them.
They have a little shop there?
Yeah, they're inside they're teamed up with Hog Canyon Brew.
Oh, is that where Hog Canyon is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it's a really I had so much stuff to do yesterday, but I spent an hour there just kind of cruising around and just kind of checking things out. And there's like a mercantile in there, but I think they're leaving.
Okay.
There's Templeton Farms is in there. There's Just Baked in there.
Wow.
There's like 10 or 12 businesses in this little walk thing.
The big question is the hydration station in there?
That's Hog Canyon.
Oh, okay.
Hog Canyon Brew.
Well, I'm saying the actual your bar.
I haven't had his beer. I'm gonna have to go check it out.
No. Randy doesn't remember the show from yesterday.
The hydration station.
That's your bar name that you're gonna open.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
And have our own little.
You could have
cocktail.
one in there.
Hydration station.
All right. But yeah, I haven't had Hog Canyon.
Yeah,
I heard they're good.
Well, we're gonna have to do something there with Larry too, and see about tasting his beers.
Speaking of Slim Sadie's, Marlia, who was the winner yesterday, messaged me this morning and said her son's been sick, so she's been kind of staying low, but she's planning on collecting her prizes from me at some point. So Marlia, if you're watching, hope your son gets better. And yeah, I promise I won't eat the jerky, but it is in my car, and I keep looking at it going.
Well, we had to have a second winner yesterday for that question. Was yesterday? Which one was it yesterday?
It was
Santa Claus's brother.
No, I think yesterday's was the soap opera.
The soap opera, Santa Barbara.
Yeah, Santa Barbara.
So the day before was Santa Claus's brother.
I want to try to find it online and binge watch it.
Santa Barbara?
Yeah,
you probably can. You can probably find it on Roku.
On Roku.
So I ran into another client. Not ran into it. He's another client of mine, but he went to school with you. And so,
oh no, I don't even want to know.
And so it was funny because when we met yesterday, I gave him his shirts and stuff like that. He's like, I won. He goes, I won that bag of jerky, and I go, I know you did. Hold on. And I had a bag of jerky in my office, right? So I ran back there and grabbed them, and I had a koozie. And so I gave it to him. So because I saw him on the list, I didn't see the other.
Who was it?
So it was Ernest Hall.
Oh, did you try his restaurant yet?
I have not. because he's open during the like Thursday, Friday, like so. But I'm going to. I want to have some of the. I mean, he has a lot of good stuff there.
I freaking love Ernest.
But hold on, he goes. I said, you know what I said, and he starts talking about these TV shows, these old TV shows. I'm like, you graduated with Mike, right? He's like, yeah. He goes. I said, I asked him about some TV shows. He's never heard of them.
What'd you ask me about? Romper Room? Yeah.
Anything I said, you're like, I don't know. I've never seen that.
No.
I'm too old. You're too old.
Too young.
But he's like, yeah, he knows all about that stuff. He knows all about that.
I love Ernest. Ernest has always had a smile on his face.
He's a funny guy.
He's a hard worker. He's a sweet man. And yeah, in kindergarten and first grade, he used to sell us candy in the line. Like we were just like, man, you know, it sounds good now and later. And he'd be like, I have a now and later.
He was the one that was hustling the candy we talked about?
Candy.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. And he's got Dub's Paso Grill.
Dub's Grill, yeah.
Down there on Pine and
it's the old
16th.
If you're a Paso local, been here longer than 30 years, you'll know that building used to be Cornet.
Right.
Back in the 80s. So he's in that building. I think there were a couple other restaurants there at one point. But yeah, I mean, the soul food idea is huge. Like, why not in Paso, you know? I yet to get out there, but I think we need to do a food review of that place.
Sure. Absolutely.
It'd be delicious.
Right across from the Elks Lodge, too.
Mm-hmm.
So right down there.
Exactly.
So make sure you go down there and check out, his place.
Yeah. Funny story about that building. In the 80s, everybody had, all the kids that were like the well-off kids had like really nice clothes and stuff. And the pants had just come out that were like with pockets on the side.
Parachute pants.
They were kind of like parachute pants, but they were really like super hip, trendy. And I couldn't afford those, right? So my mom went to Cornet and found like these knockoff ones. And I still remember them. They were blue. Loved them. I thought I was the coolest kid in school, But also Cornet used to have even further back when we were really poor, my mom would go in there and buy material. And not only did she buy the material, she bought the kit that had like
she made your pants?
She made the clothes for us, right? And so,
but back then she was kind of coming out of that era.
Is that what they did?
They did. They made you clothes.
Yeah. So I like my kindergarten, preschool years were all like homemade clothes.
Yeah. I mean, during the war, that's what the women did is they got together back home and they made gear for the soldiers.
No, Rosie the Riveter. Oh no, that's rivets.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's a cool building.
Yeah, the old Cornets. Then after that, I mean, it was Powerhouse was there, motorcycle shop. There's been all kinds of stuff. Actually, Santa Maria Brew was there.
That's right. There was a breakfast joint there for a minute.
There's been a lot of stuff in that building.
And so speaking of the Market Walk, that used to be Hometown Nursery when we were growing up.
Long time ago.
That's where we used to get our Christmas trees every year.
Yeah?
Yeah. So it's amazing what they've done to that spot. It's gorgeous.
Oh, it's like I said, I'm definitely going to go back and I want to like go back and stay for a little bit longer, and maybe go around and have some beers at.
It's a good date night. You should do a date night there.
Well, so everybody goes walks downtown San Luis.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever go down and walk down Paso?
Mm-mm.
Right? You never hear anything about that.
Locals don't. Right.
I think it would be cool. There's so many different, maybe because it's so spread out. You can go from First Street to where's the Market Walk? Like 18th, something like that.
19th. Yes.
Right. So there's really nothing in between. And so that's another thing that Christopher was saying is that everybody stops at like 13th Street.
Do you think they're ever going to kind of like go redevelop that? Because Los Robles Cafe is right there. And then you've got Boot Barn. But then you've got the Fox Theater. That's this building, this iconic like location.
I think they tease us on the sale of that.
So there was a distillery.
Right.
That bought it and was going to do something, never happened.
Right.
Sold it again. I don't know who owns it now, but from what I've heard, because somebody I know went to look at it, you walk in and it's just a shell of a building, and it's like almost tear down status, basically. So
it'd be so cool just to like revive the whole theater part of it and have a downtime. So you've been to Hawaii.
Yes.
So have you ever been to Hilo?
No, I've been to Kona.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's on the other side.
Okay.
So Hilo is on the other side. It's basically not, it's like being in Oregon. It's nonstop rain, it seems like.
Oh gosh.
So, but they have their little, their little community. It's not as well known as like I said, the other side, touristy, but they have their little movie theater. And again, it's just like that. It's a shoebox. It's a shoebox, and it's just like old school chairs, but it's their movie theater. And that would be cool downtown to have that. Or even maybe like a live stage.
Dude, that's the thing, is like the Fremont Theater in SLO. How do we not have one of those in Paso? I thought about this the other night. We have an amphitheater that's, I don't know, what is Vina Robles? 3,000, 4,500 seats?
4,675.
Is it? Fact check that, please, at home. So that is one of the best amphitheater venues in between LA and San Francisco. I mean, you've got Santa Barbara Bowl, which is kind of the same size. Outside of that, you have Vina Robles, right? Indoor theaters. And so we're lucky that in our county, the premier amphitheater is in Paso. That's cool. Indoor theaters, like under 1,000 seats, Fremont Theater, but that's really it, right? You have all these other theaters in Bakersfield and Pomona and, all these other towns that have like the Fox theaters and stuff. This should be that. Like, we should have an indoor theater under 1,000 seats that has bands coming through, like big bands, not big enough to sell Vina Robles stage, but big enough that the song, almost like Barrel House's amphitheater, but indoors. Right? Like, we need that venue.
Yeah.
Let's do it. What are you doing?
We're doing that too?
Yeah, let's do that today.
We're doing all kinds of stuff.
Let's call it the
we're starting a town.
The Wunk Amphitheater. No, the Wunk Theater.
Wunk Theater?
Wunk. What's up, North County? Wunk.
Wunch.
You think Wunk's gonna catch on?
Wunk, yeah. Yeah, Wunk.
Wunk?
Yeah, people would just be, hey, Wunk.
W-U-N-C.
Yeah, I like Wunk.
Wunk.
Yeah, everybody just walk around, hey, Wunk.
Wunk. There it is. Wunk. There you
go.
That's my theme song.
There's your theme song right there as we walk in to the show. No? I think that would be kind of cool. So what else is going on?
What else? So Allison went to bed early. I know. I got to let mine cool down for a minute.
This is good stuff.
She went to bed early and I stayed up. I'm doing this. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice an extreme amount of activity in the last 48 hours.
Right.
I'm now,
I saw that.
Yes. I'm now doing 5 reels a day.
To get to your 100?
To get to my 150 in 30 days.
Oh, 150.
I'm making 150 reels in 30 days. And it's mostly tied to music and church worship and songwriting. So that's what I'm storying about, right? My reels are about. But the byproduct of doing that is being on your phone all the time, right? And so what do you do when you're on your phone all the time? You get lost in these rabbit holes.
Right.
Well, yesterday, the biggest news, I think the news story of yesterday was Twitch dying, right?
Right.
So, and that's super sad because he was super popular on So You Think You Could Dance when our daughter was going through dance. And so we would watch that show religiously, weekly. Like, he was amazing dance guy, right? So, the outpouring of love for Twitch online, and then you get caught in these TikTok and Instagram rabbit holes where it's like conspiracy theorists already are coming out of the woodwork saying, if you think he committed suicide, you're crazy.
Right.
He was murdered. And so it's like, it's just, there's so much good and so much bad that can come from social media.
It's yeah. You ever just sit there and just spend so much time on it and just ask yourself in your head, go, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
And it's like, I've got so much other stuff to do.
I know.
you know, or you're supposed to be doing work, you know, and next thing you know, you're on, literally, I do this all the time because I'm at the office, I got the computer there, I'm doing my work, and then, you know, I'll get a message or something like that. Hey, Brady, you know, something on Facebook, you know, what's up North County, share it or whatever. Okay, cool. I share it. And then I find myself doing this.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sitting there and literally like 15, 20 minutes gone. Like, I don't even know what the hell just happened. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
So do you use, what's your main time spender on your phone? Is it Instagram or is it Facebook?
Mine's Facebook. Instagram, I still don't understand it. I don't know how to share things. Matter of fact, I can't share anything. So I can only like post things.
Right.
And it took me a long time to figure out I can't post anything from my computer, which, you know, that you can only do it from your like tablet or your cell phone.
Yeah.
You can't post from a regular computer, which I found was weird. But yeah, it's all Facebook.
Well, if you think about it, you got the entire world is like this all day. They're not in front of their computer all day. So way back in 2012, Meta, which used to be Facebook, decided to go all in on this and start designing for mobile first. It's been 10 years, Randy.
Yeah, sorry. Well, years. I'm still my computer.
You still pull out your Dell,
no.
Your laptop. Nope. It takes two hands to open up.
No. I got my Apple.
Boom, powered up. Yep. Go get coffee. 15 minutes later, it's ready.
Crickling and breaking and all that stuff.
Do you remember when the internet just came out and you'd have to take your phone cable and plug it into the back of the computer to fire up, get online and do your AOL chat or whatever. And then your parents would be like, I need to use the phone. And then they would just disconnect it.
Right.
It was one line.
Yep. I don't remember that, but
you don't?
No, yeah. Back then we had a dedicated line for our computer. Once we got a computer.
Baller.
Right. Jeez. We live large. We shopped at Beano's.
Yeah. Beano's. What is that? I don't even know what that is.
I need Ernest to call in.
Beano's.
Dude, come on.
If anybody can tell us the address of Beano's, please.
Mike, okay.
There's no such thing as Beano's.
What are you? You lie. You did not go to school. You just moved here 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
You just moved here 5 years ago.
Where's Beano's? No, wait. Is anybody watching that can tell us where Beano's was?
Right here. Let's go. For a bag of Slim Sadie's jerky, Beano's, a North County icon. Where is that location?
Oh, that's good coffee. Ooh.
Where is that location at? That's what we got to find out. Joe Bella's Coffee.
Do they have a theme song yet?
No, but I think they would be interested in it.
Joe Bella.
I think they'd be interested.
Joe Bella. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it that way. But okay, so here's Instagram 101.
Okay.
In 2022. You do not, for the most part, Instagram is a platform that allows a creator, everyone's a creator, right? To get it's designed to get exposure for other people who don't follow you to see your stuff you create. You post a picture, your followers maybe will see it, right? But it's also now, they're pushing it out to people who don't follow you. If you have a public account, if you have a private account, then it's just your followers, right? But yeah, so it started as a picture sharing platform. I just want to share a picture. I don't want to get in a debate about where Beano's was.
Where is Beano's?
And then type on my keyboard all these replies. That's not how Instagram was. It was like, here's a picture of Beano's.
But now is it?
Now it is all about video first, video content, because they're trying to compete with TikTok.
But TikTok is Chinese owned.
TikTok is, yes, it's Chinese owned, but I think it's owned by, I don't know the name of the company, but I think I don't know if it's a public.
Well, so they are just talking about that again, about
shutting down TikTok.
Well, not the government employees. are banned from using TikTok.
The Chinese government employees or
ours, the United States.
That's like half of the population.
Yeah. So they're doing that again. I just heard that again this morning.
Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok. TikTok is a platform that is really they make it super fun and easy to create, videos, right? And so I could see why it's appealing to kids and adults alike. Like everybody, all we want is we just want to escape. So we want to escape and be entertained for a minute.
But how do they do this, Mike? So Facebook, TikTok, Instagram is all generation gaps, right? So like your 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds probably is not on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And so then you go, so TikTok is probably the lead social media platform
for young adults,
for youth.
Yep.
And then you go to Instagram, which is probably the little bit older youth to young adults, probably.
Okay.
And then you got Facebook, which is probably a 35 plus probably demo.
Yeah.
Roughly.
I would say that.
And then MySpace is where? Where does MySpace fall into? Like 50s?
MySpace.
Do you still have a MySpace?
I think they still exist. I don't think it's MySpace like we knew it.
Because that was really that's the OG.
That was the OG
right there. Was MySpace. What was his name?
Was it Tom?
Tom.
Yeah.
If Tom says so, then it must be good.
Yeah, we had our band in the late 90s, early 2000s had a website with a forum, right? So you would put a post out and then people would comment on it. But you'd have to go to the website to see the forum, right? And then MySpace rolled out right around the same time Napster rolled out, right?
And Napster is the music platform.
Yeah,
okay.
They were the ones that were pirating all the music, right? And then Facebook. I started my first Facebook account. I'm so bummed. I started it like a month after it came out for the public use. And then I forgot my login, and then I had to restart it a year later.
So it's out there somewhere.
So I have two. If you find my old profile,
so those pictures are out there somewhere.
Okay, so here's my demographic of my followers on Instagram. 3% of the followers are 13 to 17 years old, probably related to me.
Okay,
right. 13% of the followers are 18 to 24 years old, which is interesting. 16% are 25 to 34, and then 25%, 35 to 44.
Really? Where do you get that at?
And 30% are 45 to 54. You know what we call 45 to 54?
Goats.
The money demo.
The money demo.
So I need to basically make content that is geared towards the 45 to 54-year-olds. And sell them things.
So that's a great segue into my thought on the way over here.
Hydration station.
Well, that too.
Okay.
But so marketing.
Yes.
Right. So marketing. So exactly what we're doing. So say What's Up North County versus TV, or What's Up North County podcast versus listening to the radio.
This conversation, I think you're peeling the curtain back for the viewers to see. What's going on? All right,
you got
I'm
to.
in. I'm all in.
You got to. So the demo.
Which, by the way, I'm getting texts at night. People watching the show at night, loving the show.
Yeah.
So you're doing something right.
They can't win the prize unless they do it right now, though.
I know. Okay.
But you being a tech geek, right?
Yes.
And obviously you have that percentage. I just tried to find my demos and I couldn't. I don't know where to go. So
I'll pull it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. While I explain my theory.
Okay, go ahead.
So really the way that marketing is now, this is really the holy sight and grail of marketing and marketing to the masses, right? Because everybody is on what you just said. Everybody is on your Facebook or everybody's on your Instagram.
Yep.
And so whether or not they're spending, too much time on it, or they're just trying to catch up with looking at pictures or, wasting time or whatever. Guess here comes What's Up North County going, hey guys, come check our show out, huh? So the moral of the story is we should have a lot more. We're going to get a lot more business here with us. We have the Joe Bellas, we have Slim Sadie's, we have Rancho Sestero meat cutting, we got Pillar Real Estate, we got Wine Travelers Hideaway, we got Escalar Wines, right?
Yeah,
all those guys.
I could see all kinds of people coming on board to want to be a part of this.
And Joe Rogan texted me.
Joe Rogan texted you?
Yeah, to come on the show.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, awesome.
So I had to make a few changes to your account
Sweet.
In order to get this information.
Okay.
I might have shared your credit card, but
that's okay. Everybody else has got it.
All right, so here we go.
This is my TikTok. Oh wait, no, I don't have a TikTok.
This is your Instagram.
My Instagram.
Okay, 20% of your followers are Paso.
Really?
19% are Templeton.
Wow, Templeton.
14% are Atascadero, which is interesting because you're an A-town boy. I would have thought more people would.
Right?
But
Atascadero hates me.
Lagos?
Huh?
I don't even know where Lagos is, but it's
Lagos?
4.6% of your followers are in Lagos. Where is Lagos? Google that.
Lagos?
Hey Siri, where is Lagos? Let's see.
Here it is on the map.
Oh, it's Nigeria.
Oh, jeez. I got some Nigerians follow me.
And then you have 2.6% in Lake Nacimiento. Okay.
my daughter and my mother-in-law.
So
you guys only make up 2.6%.
2% of your followers are ages 13 to 17.
2%. Okay, good.
16% are 18 to 24.
Okay.
Those are your kids and their friends.
Friends, probably.
Right? Yeah. 16%, 25 to 34.
Okay.
16%, 35 to 44. And then you two are in the money demo. 32%, 45 to 54.
Nice. Do I have any higher than that?
You have 13%, 55 to 64.
Ooh, I guess I get some grays.
And 3.6% are 65 and over.
That's probably my mother-in-law.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Your gender? 51% of your followers are men.
Oh, no.
And 48% of your followers are women.
Okay, I got to build the women's side up.
Yeah. The most active days that your followers are on, are pretty even, but Sunday looks like it's a bit higher. And everybody's the most active around 6 p.m.
Really?
Yeah. So this is why traditional media companies are going out of business,
right,
and losing money to
right,
advertising dollars, because this information that you have took a month to generate if you were working at a traditional media company.
Right.
Right. Now you've got individual people that can pull up their stats ASAP.
We could be like, boom,
and create content geared towards that demographic.
We'd be like, hey,
oh, it's so stupid. I totally geek out on this stuff. I love it. It to me, this is the most fun time ever to be into something that's creative and then also marketing, right? Because like you, I started my first sales job ever was radio sales for Clear Channel. And it was a nightmare, right? But my dad was also in radio, and he would go around and he worked for all these, radio stations on the Central Coast, sales. And I remember in the 80s driving around with him, going to sales calls, and it was the same stuff. The car dealerships, the restaurants, all of that, right? And they're all programmed to spend money on radio, right? Back in the 80s and the 90s. Well, now you got these younger generation starting businesses that will never even think to spend a dime on traditional media, right? Newspapers,
what?
Radio, mailers, what?
Right.
Any of it, right? Like if this is at their fingertips, that's all they need. So I love it. It's fascinating.
One of these days you're gonna have to show me how to get into that part. So where do you go? Oh, that was my 805 production one too.
Okay, so what I did was,
so you go right here.
First off, that information is only available to you if you have a professional account.
Okay.
Right. So I had to go into your settings.
Okay. My settings.
And if you're following along at home, you can
let's go. Let me switch over because we just did the 805 production.
Okay.
So that's my media. That's my media
that's
account.
Great. I actually turned that into a professional account for you.
Okay. Let's turn in my 805 customs one.
Okay.
Into a production.
Nope. Go to the top.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there it goes. It switched over. Okay. So first turn on your phone by pressing the button right here and then put in your password. So that way it's saved to keep intruders out. Okay. Go ahead, Mike.
Now you're going to want to go up to the hamburger, which is the 3 lines, top right. Yep.
Okay. Hamburger. That's called the hamburger, folks.
Yep. Okay. Now you're going to go to, let's see, scroll. Okay. Back up to settings.
Settings right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're going to go to account. Well, actually scroll all the way up. Let me see the other way. Sorry.
I am.
No, other way.
What do you mean other way?
Swipe up. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, go to account.
Go to account, people. Okay.
Okay, go back. Let me see the bottom. Go all the way. Okay, see where it says
all kinds of stuff in this.
See where it says switch account type in the blue?
Switch account type, yes.
Okay, you want to hit that.
Okay.
Switch to creator account.
Ooh,
yes.
Switch to creator account. Uh-oh. Switch personal account.
What does it say?
When you switch back to personal account, in-app insights will be turned off and insights.
No, hit cancel.
Cancel. We get out of that.
And then switch account type. Hit that button again.
That's where we were just at.
Okay, switch to creator account.
Oh, I hit the top button.
You hit the top. Okay, and now you want to hit switch.
Now hit switch. So you hit switch right where it says switch. You hit switch.
I don't even know if they can see that. Can they see that?
They can.
Okay.
And it says switch to creator account. All right.
Okay, now you're a creator.
Now what do I do?
Okay, so now you want to go. Okay, see where it says creator right there? Third one down.
Yes.
Hit that.
Okay.
No, I don't think you hit that. I
did hit that.
Something else.
See,
Randy's got.
It says creator right there. Creator.
Okay. Let's see here.
Monetize.
Hold on.
Monetization
settings,
status.
Account.
Minimum age. Oh, I can have minimum age.
Account. Okay. Personal save. Close.
Oh, now I have invite people. And right here. Whoops. Hit the hamburger. Right there. Hamburger. And insights. Is that where I want to go?
Yeah. So now you can go into insights.
Okay.
And now
view insights.
Okay. So that's basically giving you a 7-day snapshot right there.
Okay.
What you want to do instead
is
you want to click on that line that says total followers.
Total followers. Oh, right here?
Yep. Click on that. And that's going to open up a world of everything.
Okay.
So what you could do is scroll up.
Okay.
Yep. And that's where it starts to give you all of the demographic information.
Wow, Paso is really high.
And if you keep going,
slow, Santa Maria,
age range, all of it.
Age range. Wow, this is really cool stuff. All right. See, guys, there you go. Social media 101 on What's Up North County. We probably just
So in addition to creating music, working for the church, I do this stuff for brands too. And I geek out on it. I freaking love Instagram. Instagram, if you own a business and you're watching right now, Instagram is the best, cheapest, fastest way for your brand to get discovered by new people. Like if you can master Instagram, that's it. That's everything.
So for that purpose, so what would you do? So you got, Joe Bellas. They come to you. Hey, Mike, I want you to do something for my exactly what you just said.
So I set up a program where I first off, I'm really ultra focused on just Instagram, right? A lot of times they'll make the mistake, a business will make the mistake of wanting to be everywhere, right? and they want to use Instagram like it's Facebook. They want to use Facebook like it's Instagram. They want to use YouTube like it's Instagram or Facebook. Like, stop.
But they're separate.
Just every platform has its own thing, right? Instagram is the best platform for new people to discover your business. So Joe Bella, if you want to drive traffic to your business, the biggest thing you can do is create beautiful, entertaining, or educational content that tells the story of your brand. That's how you use Instagram. You don't use Instagram to post a still photo of your operating hours. Like, you can, but that's only going to be seen by a small percentage of your followers, and new people that don't know about you will never see that post, right?
Video is where it's at.
If you do a fun 8-second video of you walking up to Joe Schmo's coffee shop, grabbing the door handle, and it's closed, and then you flash to the closed sign, like, that's way more entertaining. And then a graphic comes on that says Joe Bella's is open.
Joe Bella's is open.
Right? Like, that will have the opportunity to be seen but so not only is it that you're creating that content that's amazing and fun, entertaining, educational, you also are posting it at the right time of day. You're also using the right hashtags. You're also using the right audio. You're also using the right time length of that video. Like, it's so wild how the algorithm works, and it changes all the time because Instagram's engineers are just feverishly trying to figure out the best way to keep everybody on their platform instead of going to TikTok, right? Like,
gotcha.
So yeah, so my advice to business owners: pick one platform and focus on it. Wineries, if you have a winery and you are wanting to grow the revenue of your business with your existing customers, which is your wine club, start a private Facebook group for your wine club, build that community and interact with them daily. Give them value like that in a private Facebook group. That's how I would use Facebook if I was a winery.
Like our private Facebook page with What's Up North County.
Totally. The private Facebook group with What's Up North County is a great example. That is your core fan base that will buy everything that you put out, whether it's the What's Up North County mug or the giveaways, the poll. Like, those people are into it, right? That's the private Facebook group.
Gotcha.
Okay. The public-facing Facebook page is really kind of just like a website 2.0.
To find us,
right?
Right.
That's.
So there you go. We gotta have more. We have to have social media 101 also during the What's Up North County
Social Media Thursdays.
Social Media Thursdays. All right.
Is today Thursday?
Yeah, today is Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
Do we have a winner for our question? Nobody responded?
Nobody knew about it.
Where's Lagos?
Where's Beano's?
Oh, nobody knows.
Okay,
what
well,
Beano's
there
is.
we go. We got Slim Sadie's.
I'm going to Google Beano's.
Slim Sadie's beef jerky is now off the table.
Beano's.
Where is Beano's? Okay, so let me tell you.
I'll tell you where it's not.
I'll tell you where it's at, and you're going to go, oh yeah, I remember, because that's what you're going to do. Okay, do you know where Tascadero's at?
Yes.
Okay, great. Do you know where El Camino Real is at?
Yes.
Great. Okay, do you know where Traffic Way and the Carlton's at?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so now go approximately 200 yards north up El Camino. Okay, envision where you're going.
Past the police station, before the police station.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, so Beano's where the police station's at.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where Beano's is at.
That's why I don't know about it. It's Tascadero.
True.
I mean, I spent.
But that was the only place that you could buy Rustler jeans when you were a kid. Was Beano's.
Rustlers, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't buy anything. You could buy guns at Beano's. Oh. You could buy knives at Beano's. You could buy slingshot at Beano's. You could buy.
So in Paso, we had the Mercantile. Remember the Mercantile?
Right.
That was kind of similar.
A similar thing. Yeah. Exactly. But that was Paso Tascadero.
You could buy furniture there. You could buy a washing machine, and you could buy Rustler jeans.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
and then they had the thing that put the money in the thing, and then it shoots up to the accounting department in the tube. Remember that?
Oh, like at the banks?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
in the drive-through.
Yeah,
that's actually where they got that idea.
The banks.
Oh, because that actually used to be a bank.
I was just saying the Mercantile was probably a bank.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the Mercantile now is street side, and all that little area right there.
Yeah.
Paso 80s, Atascadero 80s. My dad had a body shop in 1983, 82, on Traffic Way where Caliber Collision is now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it was called Economy Car Care. So it was. I have little tiny memories of Atascadero because I was like 4, 5. I don't remember Beano's.
I'm gonna show you a picture of that, and we're gonna get to the bottom of that.
All right, cool.
All right, Mike.
We literally talked about nothing today.
But it was all good, great information.
Any useful information.
It was great information.
What's the weather going to be?
It's going to be cold.
Cold.
It's going to be cold and sunny today.
Okay.
No chance of rain for the next 7 days.
Really?
Yep. No chance of rain for the next 7 days, but it's going to be cold. It's going to be icy. Make sure that you guys go by Joe Bella's and get some coffee because it's going to be cold in the morning.
So good.
All right.
Cheers.
Mike. Thanks.
Yeah, happy Thursday.
Yep. Have a great day. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your Instagram and all that good stuff. There you have it, guys. I want to thank Joe Bella's for the coffee. The coffee was delicious. Make sure you go up there to the Paso Walk and get that coffee. We want to thank our sponsors, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting. We want to thank Pillar Real Estate. We want to thank Wine Travelers Hideaway, Escalar Wines, 805 Customs.
Slim Sadie's.
Giveaways. Yeah, Slim Sadie's actually really good. Really good with the jerky.
Yeah, and Joe Bella's.
There you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.